Very cool. It is not just music though, JP. There's so much going on, not just in Dublin as well. Frank, all around the country, which is very cool.
It's great, yeah. I mean, like the music side was amazing. A massive night in the Button Factory just on Saturday, just gone. But yeah, I suppose staying on the theme of music, Frank, the film by Lenny Abramson with Donald Gleeson and Michael Fassbender in it, is a film we've picked to go around the country and I suppose help start a conversation around mental health. So there's lots of venues around the country are showing Franks, and a lot of them are going to have discussions afterwards as well. And
the idea of First Fortnight, obviously it is the first 2 weeks of the year, but also this time of year for many people, it's a difficult time for many people.
Yeah, the beginning of the year is we don't need to prove it scientifically. We all know that it's a kind of a vulnerable time of year. People are a little bit scared or a little bit tired or whatever, and I think that makes it a good time to relate to mental health as an issue and to get people talking about it. Like for example, in the film Frank, one of the big ideas is that you need to suffer, to be an artist, and you need to be miserable to be an artist. Well, we all know that's just not true. You just need to work really hard and be really passionate about something, and if that makes you a little different, then fine. But it doesn't mean that anyone needs to be unsafe or to actually have a bad or difficult life in order to do something great. So I just think ideas like that, they help start good conversations, and the more of us that have conversations like that, the easier mental health as an issue becomes.
And that is a big aim of this. And have you seen, I guess, over the last few years, because this has been going on for 5 years, that the conversation has grown and it has become less of a taboo to talk about it?
Absolutely, yeah. And particularly like with people, say, a few years younger than me, definitely it's a lot easier. My generation probably a little bit more stilted, but you can see people are getting into it, and even just the quality of the conversation. People understand that there's different conditions, people are affected in different ways, people get help in different ways. There's more than one way of fixing a problem, but that there's always a way to approach it and to fix a difficulty if you're having it. So that idea about getting help early, don't wait for it to get worse, that's all kind of, you're hearing that a lot more, and I think people are starting to understand that and take it really seriously, which is good.
And obviously there's so much going on, as we said, so what else can people expect from this festival?
You know what, it's
any personal picks? You say Frank, but what else? Is there anything else?
Well, Frank, like the Button Factory was amazing, the Galaxy Week of Corners, Big Brass Band were amazing. So, and yeah, I mean, like even if people want to rush out to the Axis in Ballymun tomorrow night, there's an amazing work in production. It's not even finished yet by Stephanie Preisner. So she's going to be just reading through that, and that might even come back for next year's First Fortnight as well. So it's constantly moving, and we're constantly looking for other artwork that's going.
And if people want to check out all the events, where do they go?
They go to firstfortnight.ie.